Welcome back to another episode of CNC Productions. Today I got myself and Adam with me. We're on the Wisconsin Public looking for some early season hunting spots before the Michigan season kicks off, so we can get a couple of weeks of hunting in before we hunt in the UP. So we're on a big piece of public right now that we haven't checked out before. There's some oaks around that I saw on the Onyx map, so I wanted to get some boots on the ground here today and check it out before I got too close to season. So I got a couple cameras with us today, and if we see something that we like, definitely going to put some cameras out. We're in a thick area right now. It looked a little bit different on the map than we thought, so we're going to continue walking and hopefully find something good. Not many tracks around right now on the roads, so I'm going to put some more miles on and see if we can find something. And then we're going to head to a spot where I've been hunting the last 2 years that has some pretty big bucks on the cameras the last 2 years. So we're going to head there after this, but hopefully find some spots here first. So this is what we're looking for right here. We got a huge clear cut over Adam's shoulder, and we got these isolated oaks along the edge of it. There's looks like a natural trail going, working back into the bedding. So my guess would be they come out of the bedding, munch on the acorns, and then they're going to head to this new clear cut with all this new browse and new growth. So we're going to take a look back here a little bit more, but probably set up a camera somewhere in here. This is the most deer tracks we've seen along these logging roads so far, so could be a good setup to set along. Could be a good spot to set up, opening night or something, and be able to glass this whole new clear cut here. But looks like a potential good spot, so we're going to keep looking, but might hang one here. So we went in about 70 yards off the clear cut and found a couple more isolated oaks. And there's kind of a little hump here and then drops off down into some thicker swamp. And this would probably be a good spot to hang, or at least hang a camera maybe on a couple trails that are coming over the top of this hill. Bedding down there. Clear cut. This ridge. That's the old stick trick. Man's best tool in the woods for trail cameras, the old stick. Let's see what we got here. So I got that mock scrape down there by the backpack, and this is the only fairly big tree around, so as long as they come past the mock scrape after they're done, it should trigger. It should trigger when they're on it, but they'll at least get this trail that they're coming on. Alright, camera one's hung. Don't know if we're going to hang any more in this area, but best spot we found so far. We walked 2 miles already from the car and found the clear cut I was looking for and found some sign too. So let this soak for probably maybe till season even, so hopefully there's some bucks on it. On to the next spot. Alright, we're at spot number 2. It's about noon. And liking what we're seeing already. We're surrounded by corn this year. Last year there wasn't anything food-wise for the deer on this big field. And then this was like winter wheat or rye or something. And then 2 years ago this was beans when I saw the Big 10. So pretty excited. We're surrounded by corn this year. We're going to have some more locations probably to hang and check cameras. Probably gonna have some more locations to check out since there's food pretty much this whole strip now. So we're gonna get moving. Pretty exciting. This This would probably be a tough spot to hunt with the corn being so tall. It'd be right on top of you right away, but there is the normal big trail on this side is still getting used. This is where we set up on the ground 2 years ago when I seen that big 10 cross the field, and then the week before we had 2 nice shooters come out right at this corner, but there was a doe that winded us downwind of us, so didn't get a shot. But this is an option. They're walking this edge, and just tough to hunt this with the corn right in our face. We're gonna head to the other side and see if we can find some more openings there. Some sign over here, a little rub. Some nice tracks in the dirt. Looks like a big hole. Alright, so I couldn't get to this camera last winter. I got to the one camera where we were earlier, but there was so much snow I couldn't get back to this spot. But somehow the camera made it all the way till today and took a picture of me coming in, and a nice buck this morning at 7 a.m. So without knowing, we had a camera soaking all year, and there's 2 or 3 shooters already on the camera this summer, so that's exciting to know already. And some nice pictures of the big 8 that was on camera last year through November. So if he made it, he's gonna be a giant this year. So pretty exciting. Got 2 or 3 shooters already on the camera, and we didn't know that we were gonna have a camera soaking. So we're gonna head in here deeper, and we're gonna check this point where the corn butts up, because last year there wasn't corn. So we're gonna see if there's more activity on that point. So we're about a mile into our walk. We're kind of heading back to where I hunted, set up last year on the edge of the field, looking into the corn, and didn't see anything that we liked on that corner where I thought the trails were going to. So we just kept walking. We cut in a little bit. Now we're cutting some good trails, kind of heading towards where I was sitting, and we're in that little bottom here where we got ridges on both sides, and there's some nice buck tracks heading up to where I was hunting. So I'm gonna set the camera up here and see if we can't figure these deer out this year. They're definitely crossing this bottom. We crossed way over there to get around, and that's where that trail was going to. We're down this bottom. I don't know if it's a dried up creek or what, but we're gonna get this camera hung, and then we're gonna head up to where I was hunting and maybe cut some more trails. We got another camera I gotta find that we didn't get to last year either. We're back at the original camera spot where I just pulled it and it was still working. We're just gonna change the batteries. We gotta change the batteries, Adam.
Oh shoot, really?
Forgot about that. We gotta change the batteries, but we're gonna put a mock scrape here. It's not really a tree to use. We're just gonna use this branch. There's a branch right here. Mock scrape, and just keep the camera here because obviously it's working. There's not a whole lot of deer using it, but there's some nice bucks using it the last month or so. So we're gonna have 2 cameras running in this little bottom here. One's in the bottom and one's just outside the bottom heading into the farm field. Alright, we're wrapping up today. It's about 3 o'clock. Been at it since 8 this morning. Put about 6 miles on the boots total. First spot was more big woods, clear cut areas, and then the second spot was more farmland. Both spots kind of have a little population of deer, but there are some nice bucks in both areas. So it'll be exciting to see once the season gets closer what's on camera. We got about 5 weeks until then. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A little bit something different, kind of see how we attack the public land. We'll be back in the near future with more content. But until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.